Hey guys, so I am coming from my room, specifically my bed. I have Hunger Games posters here. You can see them. Anyway, I'm filming from my laptop because my camera is dead and I can't find the little charger cord that goes with it. But yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, my voice is really basically gone today. I don't know why, I don't know, starting Saturday, I wasn't feeling super great, and I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just tough it out, be fine. But last night, my throat started to really hurt. I don't know why. It was weirdly itchy and just hurt. And so today I woke up and it was not better at all. It was probably a little bit worse. And my roommate actually has the flu right now. I haven't been home. I haven't been. Sorry, I'm now mixing up home and here. Because this is starting to feel more like home than home. But anyway, so I haven't been on campus all weekend until last night. And anyway, so I guess my roommate has been sick all weekend with the flu. And I came back and I started to not feel so good. Even before she told me that. But anyway, so yeah, my voice is a little bit softer today. I can't project. This morning we had a thing where we had share what we were talking about in class. We had to talk within a group, and then try to share what we talked about with the class. And I feel bad because I always talk with this one guy. His name's Josh. He's a really nice guy. Anyway, he's in my group, and that I usually talk with, and usually he always ends up talking for our group because it's usually me, him, and two other people. But those two weren't there today, and so it was just me and him. And I was like, I can try to talk, but I seriously could I could barely my voice was basically inaudible this morning. And so he was like, don't worry about it, I got it. I was like, you're awesome, dude. Thanks. So anyway, it's gotten better over the day. It hasn't been too horrible, but it's on the verge of if I were to talk too loud, it would crack and you wouldn't be able to hear it. And it hurts to talk a little bit. And it's kind of I don't know if you have ever had where your sinuses just drain to the back of your throat, and so it just hurts and it's scratchy and sucks. So yeah. Anyway, and since my roommate's been sick, she didn't go to classes today, or I don't know if she did or not, but she didn't go to practice. And then she had one class on Mondays and Wednesdays. That's from 6:30 until 8:30, but she's not going to that because she needed to go grocery shopping and she really isn't feeling good. She's had it pretty bad. So, anyway, so I was just kind of waiting for her to leave so I could do my vlog for today. I realized that I didn't do one last Thursday, and now it's because I was at a youth conference, actually. Because every year my church puts on a youth conference called The Weekend. It's actually kind of a really cool thing. Back when I first started doing, because it's a age thing, there's different levels of age groups in my church. There's the little babies, and there's kids, older kids, and whatever. Anyway, so from about 7th grade until or 6th, 7th grade until your age 24, top of college and graduate school and stuff. That age group is what they used to call Generation Church. But in the last 3 years, they started calling it City Youth Culture because I go to the city church. Anyway, so when I was in 7th grade, I started going into GC conference, Generation Church conference. And, it's just a big event that they put on every year that's, kind of a big deal. But yeah, this year I went. I had to miss part of it because I had a midterm on Friday morning. It runs usually from Thursday night until Saturday morning, and they call it The Weekend now. But anyway, so it was good for those of you that care. And, I really enjoy going to youth conferences because it's almost it's a weird thing. If you've ever been to one, you kind of understand what I'm saying. It's you get on a conference high. You're okay, I'm going to go out and do all this. I feel so on fire for God. I'm so just ready to go. I can totally do this. And then, I don't know. Usually what happens to me is I'll go home and it'll just kind of putter out after, a day or two. But this time it's been a little bit better than in the past. But anyway, long story short, I was at a youth conference on Thursday night. I had to ride the bus home, and ride the bus, to take the train, to get home, to make sure I got there on time. So, yeah, that's where I was on Thursday, and that's why there's no vlog. I'm sorry. I meant to mention that, and it just totally slipped my mind. And then today I was like, well, my roommate's not going to leave the room forever because she has been sick. So, yeah. But she's out of the room right now, so I just thought I would record something real quick. Yeah. So I don't really have a major topic of what I wanted to talk about, just because I've been really busy with like midterms and just stressful stuff, and you know, like I finally decided that I'm gonna transfer to Eastern Washington University for a few different reasons. Probably the biggest one, yeah, my boyfriend goes there. Don't judge me. I mean, so many people say that it's a bad idea to, you know, follow your boyfriend to college, but I feel like in our situation it's different just because, like, he's spending the summer in California this summer, and I won't get to see him much, and, it's not like I don't know, like, I gave Seattle Pacific a try. I did what my dad asked me to do, and I just feel like, you know, I really want to get out of here. And for one thing, Eastern is cheaper too. It's like so much cheaper than SPU, because SPU is a private Christian college, and I mean, my younger brother is graduating this year, and so my parents have to pay for all his stuff too. So I just feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of positives, but I think for me, like, the scariest part is, like, you know, talking to my parents about it, just because I can never quite gauge what their responses are gonna be, because, like, I don't know, like, some days, like, my dad's, like, more amiable toward it, and my mom is like, okay, you know, you're an adult, you can make your decisions, but then other days they're like, hell no. So I'm just like, well, I don't know, it's a weird situation to describe, but I think I finally decided that I want to do that, and so with that, I've been trying to figure out, like, who to talk to about that, and I emailed someone last night about it, and she just hasn't gotten back to me yet. She's like my advisor person. But yeah, so I've had that on my plate. I had a midterm last week that was like huge, and I was super worried about it. And then just staying on top of stuff. I have a big project due on Wednesday, and you know, I've been really stressed out. It's just probably why my immune system's down a little bit. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so I don't really have a topic. I might just pull up like one question. Oh, you know what? So the thing about my dorm is that we have automatic lights. They're lovely, and they turn off if nothing moves in front of them. And the thing is, like, the motion sensors, like, because here's the corner of the wall, it's like right there. So anyway, you know, maybe I won't I'll pull up one question. I'll pull up one question on Ask FM and answer it for you. I do this tongue clicky thing a lot, don't I? Ugh. To figure out a way to not do that. See, Ask FM, you want to be slow today? Do you want to do that? Okay, what's the last book I read? Here's the question on there. What's the last book I read? The last book I read was probably, gosh, well, I mean, if you count like textbooks, it was probably my math textbook. But if you count, ow, sorry, I'm sitting on my feet. If you're like talking like a book for pleasure or something, it'd probably be something more like, gosh, what did I read last? I think I read, well, I had to read, Their Eyes Were Watching God for a, assignment in my English class, and I actually really enjoyed the book, so I think I'll put that as the book I last read, besides my math book. So, yeah, one sec. Sorry about that. Someone knocked on my door, and yeah, they were like, someone selling something for their sprint trip, which sprint trips is like their mission trips. They're like, oh, you want to buy 10 tulips for $10? I'm like, no thanks. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, last book I read was Their Eyes Were Watching God. Good book. But yeah, so I will end my video here. I'll give you the word of the day real quick like here. It's on my phone. The word of the day is chatoyant, which is spelled like this down there. And it means having a changeable luster or color with an undulating narrow band of white light. So it's like, I don't know, like if you see like a marquee at like a theater or something where it like kind of does like the wave thingy, it has like different colors that it changes. It's like, I don't know, it's like a light that has, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Or like if you have like a rock or something that like has like a white line through it and then like changing colors of like bits and pieces of it. Anyway, it's interesting. It's like a bright color kind of thing. Anyway, so if you enjoy this video, please feel free to like or like thumbs up, whatever that is, subscribe, share, rate, comment, and post this everywhere, wherever you want to put it. If you have any specific questions for me or things that you think I should talk about or cover, I would love to do that. Yeah, so I will try my best to get one up on Thursday. It shouldn't be too much of an issue this week, just because my project's due Wednesday, which means it'll be done by Wednesday. And I'm hoping this flu thing is gone by then, because that would suck if it's not. But yeah, so just like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. I will see you all on Thursday. Have an absolutely amazing week. Bye.
Streets, these visions, an origami city folding in. Construction, creation, we are architects and kings. Lifting streets, stones from their beds to build these homes from memory.